Good morning students. In previous video you have known about the chapter A House is Not a Home, in which you have studied how the narrator's home caught fire one Sunday afternoon and the room was filled with hardly the narrator had gone out, and his mother again ran into the house to bring a metal box that contained important documents. And second time again, when narrator's mother was going into the house, narrator also wanted to follow her, but soon after that a fireman had caught the narrator and he did not let him go. Students, narrator told the fireman that his mother had gone into the house to bring important things like the photograph of her husband as well as the letters written by him. All these things were important for narrator's mother, and she had gone to bring it, but the fireman did not leave the narrator and he caught him. Further, what happened? Now students, open your book all of you and see page number 50 below. He held on to me while other firefighters ran into the students. When narrator's mother ran into the room to bring the photograph of her husband and the letters written by her husband, during that time a fireman had caught the narrator and narrator could not go there. He held on to me. He means fireman. The fireman held the narrator on while other firefighters ran into the house. Other firemen had gone to extinguish the fire. He knew that I was not acting very logically and that if he were to let go, I would run. He was right. Students, the fireman was sure that if he left the narrator, he would run. So he did not leave him. Further, it is all right, they will get here, he said. The fireman told the narrator that the other firemen who had gone to extinguish the fire, they will bring his mother. He wrapped a blanket around me and sat me down in our car. Students, when the house was burning, the fireman had caught the narrator and he had taken him into his car and he wrapped a blanket around the narrator's body. Soon after that, a fireman emerged from our house. Emerged means came out. Emerged means came out. Soon after that, a fireman came out of the house with my mom in tow. In tow means to follow. Then after some time, a fireman came out of the house following his mother. He quickly took her over to the truck and put an oxygen mask on her. Now the fireman had taken his mother to the truck and he put the oxygen mask on her. I ran over and hugged her. Hugged means embraced. The narrator had gone there and he hugged his mother. All those times I ever argued with her and hated her vanished at the thought of losing her. Students, whatever argument he had made earlier and what was the reason of hating her, all things were now vanished when he had thought that he was going to lose his mother. See the next paragraph. She is going to be okay, said the fireman. But the fireman consoled the narrator, saying that his mother would get well soon, and he held a little smoke. The fireman told the narrator that his mother had inhaled a little smoke, and then he ran back to fight the fire. Saying this, he had gone to extinguish the fire, while my mother and I sat there dazed. Dazed means confused. Dazed means confused. When fireman had gone, the narrator and his mother both were sitting there confused. They were confused. See, I remember my house burned down and thinking that there was nothing I could do about it. And the poet was looking at his home that it was burning. What he could do. Then what happened? Students, 5 hours later, 5 hours had passed. The fire was finally out. Finally out, extinguished. It took 5 hours for the firemen to extinguish the fire. And now the fire was extinguished. Our house was almost completely burned down, but then it struck me I had not seen my cat. Students, the house was now completely burnt, and the narrator thought about his pet, that cat. It was not seen anywhere. Where was my cat? Much to my horror, I realized that she was nowhere to be found. And the narrator thought that the cat could not be found. Then all at once it hit me, the new school, the fire, my cat. I broke down in tears and cried and cried. I was suffering loss, big time. Students, now the narrator was thinking about his school, about the house, about the fire, about his cat. He was confused. The firemen would not let us go back into the house that night. The firemen did not allow them to go inside the house that night. It was still too dangerous because of the fire. It was dangerous for them. Dead or alive, I could not imagine living without knowing about my cat. Isn't the narrator wanted to know about his cat, whether dead or alive, but it was not possible for him. Regardless, without thinking, I had to go. We piled into the car with just the clothes on our backs and a few of the firemen's blankets and made our way to my grandparents' house to spend the night. Now they were ready to go to their grandparents' house, taking the clothes and the blankets of firemen. They put in the car and they went. They had gone to their grandparents' house. The next day, the narrator had gone to his grandparents' house. The next day, Monday, it was Monday next day, I went to school. When the fire broke out, I was still wearing the dress I had worn to church that morning, but I had no shoes. Students, as on Sunday he was ready to go to the church, he was wearing the school dress, but he had no shoes. And because I had kicked them off when I was doing my homework, because when he was doing his homework, he had thrown the shoes, he had taken out the shoes from his legs, and it was also burned. I had kicked them off when I was doing my homework. They became yet another casualty of the fire. They had been burnt. So I had to borrow some tennis shoes from my aunt, and he had borrowed tennis shoes from his aunt. Why couldn't I just stay home from school? My mother would not hear of it, but I was totally embarrassed by everything. Embarrassed, uncomfortable. Embarrassed means uncomfortable. Now we were feeling uncomfortable by everything. The clothes I was wearing wear it. Wear means odd. The dress that he was wearing, it was looking odd. Wear means odd. It was not looking good. It was looking odd, the dress he was wearing. I had no books or homework and my backpack. Backpack is bag. Backpack is bag. His bag, his books, his homework all were burnt. I had my life in that backpack. He thought that there was his life, his books were as his life, that it was the source of education, and he had kept in that bag and it was now burnt. So he is saying, I had no books or homework and my backpack was gone. I had my life in that backpack. The more I tried to fit in, the worse it got. It has been worse for him. Was I destined to be an outcast? Outcast means homeless. Outcast means homeless. Outcast means homeless. The hunter was thinking that he was going to be homeless. Was I destined to be an outcast and geek? Geek means not popular. Geek means not popular. Geek means not popular. He was thinking that he was going to be without home and he was not going to be popular. All my life, that is what it felt like. I did not want to grow up, change or have to handle life. If it was going to be this way, I just wanted to curl up and die. Now the narrator was so puzzled, so confused, so sorrowful and sad that he wanted to die. In this way, students, today you have studied that the narrator's home caught fire and he was greatly worried to see this loss. Even his pet cat was also not seen, and anyhow the firemen, after struggling 5 hours, they had extinguished the home, and now narrator and his parents, they had gone. Parents, not narrator and his mother only. Father was already dead, and they had gone to his grandparents' house, and we will study how the firemen extinguished the fire, and next day he had gone to school, but the suit that he was wearing was not there. He had borrowed the tennis suit, and students, he was greatly worried to think about his bag, about his books, about his homework, and all things, about his cat also, and he was sorrowful. He did not want to live. He wanted to die. Students, further what happened, I will teach you next day. Thank you.